As a family doctor, I see patients of all ages with sports injuries and repetitive use problems. I'm Dr. Tom Archie, and I'd like to introduce you to the Class 4 cold laser. I often combine laser with acupuncture and physical therapy to enhance the healing of sore tendons, ligaments, and joints. Research indicates the Class 4 cold laser may speed recovery from concussion as well. It's safe and innovative. Visit us at innerhealthmd.com or call 208-578-4550. Family medicine like it used to be, affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent. Sun Valley Associates is the key to your home. A tradition of excellence since 1962. Put our team to work for you. 208-622-4100. svassociates.com.
I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and it's my pleasure to be joined by our Athlete of the Week, BCSD chess player, dancer, Silver Creek High School senior, Dylan Porth. Dylan, congratulations. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, you were selected as Athlete of the Week based on this pretty impressive chess resume that you have put together over the years. Tell us what your competition schedule's been like of late and how you've been performing.
Yeah, well, I started the summer off. The summer was pretty big in chess. We started with Chess in the Park, run by my dad, the chess coach of our BCSD chess club in the Valley. I also went to the National Open in Las Vegas.
Okay.
That was a week-long tournament. Yeah, it was pretty big. Then I went to a camp in St. Louis. Grandmaster Susan Polgar ran it, so top of the class chess player.
Right.
It was a 3-day tournament and camp. We learned a lot, so that was pretty cool.
So you're performing at a really high level. Explain to us kind of the ranking system and how you get placed and how a competition looks.
Yeah, well, we have a kind of rating system. So when you just start out and you play a rated game, you start out at a rating of 400, and as you go, as you play games, you start accumulating points if you win, and you lose points if you lose.
Right.
Depending on who you play, if you're playing a higher rated player, you'll win. If you win that game, you'll win more points, or you'll lose more points if you lose to that player.
Right.
Ratings can go up as far as 2,000 to 2,800.
Okay.
Pretty high.
And yours is going in the right direction these
Yeah,
days?
I'm about 1,200.
Wow.
But
Good. Nice. So you told us about that competition in Las Vegas. You said 400 or so competitors?
Yeah, there's about 400, 500 players. It's kind of interesting because I only saw about 10 girls there out of those players.
Right. So it's a male-dominated sport. How is that dynamic for you as a female?
It's interesting just because I've been playing my entire life. I've been the only girl on our team for as many years as I've been playing. It kind of makes me feel more confident and empowered, honestly, because it kind of makes me more individual, and it gives me more options and opportunities as well, because there are girls tournaments to get more girls playing and more opportunities for us to compete, which is really nice.
That is fantastic. So let's get this out right on the table right now. I consider chess a sport. There's some that might say, well, no, it's a game or whatever, but tell us a little bit about, we all know obviously about the mental challenge of it, the mental competition, but there's a lot of stamina involved,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. I think chess is a sport. If you've played chess, then you understand it's kind of a sport.
Right.
There's a lot of physical fitness involved. If you can't be mentally fit if you're not physically fit.
Right.
Games could go as far as 6 hours. So you really have to be yeah, you really have to have a lot
You
of
got to be in
stamina.
shape to be able to not fade
For sure.
after a length of time. That's so cool. There's also like different games, some of the speed games you see at the park and things like that.
Yeah.
Tell us about those.
Well, there are blitz games. So blitz is, I think it's 10 minutes and under, so you can change the time control as much as you want. You can make it 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute.
Wow.
1 minute is pretty crazy. You're not even really thinking about your moves. You're just like pushing pieces as fast as you can. But I think a standard game like national level is an hour and 30 minutes with a 5-second delay. So there are a lot of different time controls. So 5-second delay is when your time doesn't start for 5 seconds. So it kind of gives you like a head start before your time starts running.
But you're at that table competing for long periods of time. Wow.
Yeah, and you can think about one move for about like 30 minutes and still keep going on with the game. And yeah, if your time runs out, then you lose. So you really have to, time is a huge factor in chess. So when you get into a time crunch, you got to know how to move fast.
So that mindset, explain to us amateurs or us checkers players, talk about the mindset of looking moves and moves ahead of what you're doing.
Well, I guess I'll just start out by saying there's 3 stages in a game. There's an opening, a middle, and an end game. And there are really only 2 strategies to a chess game, either to promote a pawn or to checkmate your opponent. And so really you gotta figure out which one you're gonna do first. Yeah, honestly, you just gotta know your opening. Yeah,
cool,
just experience
and be able to
practice.
adapt, I would assume, based on what your opponent is doing too.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
That's so cool. Well, that's great to hear about. How did you spoke about your dad? How did you get into it, and when did you get into it? We see some pictures of you when you were just a little tyke. Yeah,
well, my dad got into chess first around like I don't know, maybe 2000, but he saw a couple kids in the hallways playing, and so he's like, why don't you come into my classroom? And that kind of started off our club, and then he immediately put my brother and I into chess. I was about 5 or 6.
Wow.
Yeah, you can start at a very young age. I guess the younger or older, the better, whenever.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing for about 10, 11 years.
That's so cool.
And yeah, it's just practice.
Practice
makes perfect.
And it seems like it's up and coming as a sport, and it's
yeah.
obviously it's been around for a long time as a game, but it seems like as a sport, and it's getting a lot of notoriety.
Yeah.
You notice that as you kind of at the same time you've been playing.
Yeah, well, it's actually the second most played sport in the world.
Cool.
Whether that's like competitive or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a growing sport for sure.
That's fun. So you're not just a chess player too. You're also an accomplished dancer. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I've been dancing for almost as long as I've been playing chess, about 10 years.
Okay.
I started when I was very, very small.
Yep.
But I dance a lot. I dance up to about 10 hours a week, so it's pretty important to me.
Yep. That helps with your physical conditioning too,
for sure.
I would imagine too.
Definitely.
They both work together.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're a senior in high school. You're taking some college classes on the side. How do you balance all this stuff? That's quite a workload.
That's been an issue my entire life. I used to play soccer too, so I was I'm everywhere. But honestly, chess and dance are kind of like my grounding sports. So that in school, it's become a lot more easy to balance because I've been doing it my entire life.
Yep.
You just gotta stay fit. You just gotta sleep is good.
Sleep is good, definitely. Underrated sometimes, I think.
Yeah,
sleep is important. That's so cool. What are your future plans, be it chess, dance, scholastics?
Honestly, at this point, I couldn't really tell. I think I just want to keep playing it. Maybe not make it a profession or have it be my career, but I definitely want it to be in my life, whether I'm either coaching chess or still taking ballet lessons at in college or.
Oh, great.
But yeah, I want my kids to learn how to play chess. I think it's really important.
Well, that's fantastic. If kids wanted to get involved, or their parents are watching this and wanted to, how would they get involved in chess?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of opportunities in this valley. Definitely get in contact with my dad. We have a website, BCSD Chess Club.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also the ICA Chess.
That's the Idaho Chess Association.
Yeah,
cool.
so there are multiple ways to get involved. There are a lot of tournaments and competitions, whether you want to do that or not. We have club every Thursday, starting next week at Silver Creek High School.
Awesome.
So
great. Well, we'll be watching you in the future, and it's been a pleasure having you on. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
My guest has been Dylan Porth, BCSD Chess Standout Extraordinaire. I want to thank our sponsors for making Athlete of the Week possible. Patrick Buchanan from State Farm Insurance, Sun Valley Associates, a tradition of excellence since 1962, and Dr. Tom Archie with Inner Health MD, family medicine the way it used to be. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley chess champions for you.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.